Hey there. So I just did 8 deliveries today. It's Saturday. I did 8 Uber Eats deliveries and made a little over $50, which was fine. That was great, quite frankly, because I haven't been doing Uber Eats in so long. I'm not even used to getting the extra money, so it'll be great. And they were very easy deliveries. There was no one. I love leave at the door deliveries because I don't have to interact with anyone, and I don't have to wait for them to open the door and all of that. I just sit it at the door and take my picture. There was only one delivery where the address was not on the house. Excuse me. And so I wasn't quite sure if, I suspected that was her house, but just in case, I went to look at the house next door to see what the address was there. And then it would kind of confirm what her address was. Well, her dog started barking, and I guess that notified her that I was there. And so then she came out and was like, oh, it's here, because she saw me. I guess she saw me going over to her neighbor's house. And I didn't see their address either. So anyway, that was the only little, whatever. But everybody else, it was pretty simple. And one guy's house was actually like right around the corner from where I live. And he gave very clear directions, because at first I thought it was in my building, and I was like, I've delivered to my own building before, but it wasn't to my building. It was a little house around the corner, and it was a spooky house. And he was like, you're gonna have to drive through the gravel. Like, he gave me very specific directions. Drive through the gravel, and then I'm the middle house. And I'm like, okay. And he was the middle house, and it was clearly, but it wasn't something that you would have just turned down, this street and, stop here. You had to really pay attention. Those were the only two, things that weren't like super easy, but they were still easy enough. And so that makes doing deliveries just like, this is a no-brainer, to make some extra money this morning. And then hopefully tomorrow morning I'll do the same thing. If I can make $100 over the weekend, I'm good. I'm good, because like I said, I haven't been doing Uber in months. I think I did it maybe a couple weeks ago. But it's been months since I've been doing it, and I explained in the last video, the last video that I did, that I guess I took a 4-month sabbatical from YouTube due to health challenges. So go back and watch that video, just kind of, for an update of where I've been. And yeah, but that was pretty simple this morning. And it just got me back. It got me back in the game, I guess. Which was needed. But anywho, I'm just, why is it so, this road is so bumpy. But yeah, there weren't any, and the deliveries were all simple. There were a lot of drinks this morning. Everybody had to get a drink, and I always say that nothing for nothing. But if I were you, Or if I were these people, I mean, I do order Uber Eats. And quite frankly, over the last 4 months, I ordered, oh shoot, man. Come on. I could have gone. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh, I'm still gonna catch the lights, so that's okay. Anyway, over the last 4 months, well, really like month 1 and 2, I signed up for Uber Eats, like for their little program where you, I don't know, you get X amount of, after X amount of deliveries, I forget, you don't pay a delivery fee or something like that. I signed up for that because, you know, I wasn't able to really go out and get food, quite frankly. And so, what am I trying to say? So I do, my point was, I do order Uber Eats. I have ordered Uber Eats. And even when I first joined, I ordered a couple times just to, I wanted to see it from the customer's perspective. So I ordered, you know, and then when I just was like, when the money was so good with Uber, quite frankly, when I was balling, when I was just, I was just making buku money. And I'm sorry to use those terms, but I was making bank. I was making a lot of money with Uber. Okay, and I would be on my lunch break. I would order Uber Eats just because I had nothing else to do with my money. You know, so I've ordered Uber. But anyway, I said all that to say I would never, ever, ever order a drink with any of these apps. Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash, none of them. Do not ever order a drink. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's too easy. You know, people joke about people sipping your drink or whatever. Unless you got some crazy fool that just they want to get fired from the platform or whatever, want to get booted off the platform. Nobody's drinking your drink, but there's too many things that can happen to. Don't order a drink. Now you order food and it's, you know, it's sealed and all. I trust that more so than a drink. I mean, they could open your drink and put something in it. They could put, you know, a drug in it. I mean, again, it's gonna be some fool that don't want to do Uber anymore because they definitely gonna get booted off the platform. But I'm just saying, I would never order a drink. It's too easy for somebody to mess with it. And it's too much spillage going on or whatever. I just would not order a drink. I would just stick to the food. Just keep it simple, stick to the food. You know, if you ordering breakfast food, which is usually what I pick up for, buy your orange juice at the supermarket. You know, or whatever. If you need coffee that much, I don't know. I just don't. That's just my personal opinion. And I mean, I'm somebody, I take care of your food. I, you know, make sure it don't spill. But sometimes they fill it up to the rim, and I can't control that. I cannot control that. So it will spill out. You know. I just don't do it. Don't order no drink. You're setting yourself up. But anyway, I just wanted to share my morning delivery. Now it looked like a little overcast, like it might rain or something. Like I said, my plan is to go out tomorrow morning as well. If I can make another $50, I'm good. That's $100 for the weekend, whatever. I don't see myself doing Uber during the weekday now, because it gets dark early. So by the time I get home from work, or even if I started right after work, I believe it's going to be already dark. I'm not going to be out there doing no deliveries. Mm-mm. So I'll just do it on the weekends from now on, which is fine, because again, I haven't done it in so long that any extra income I'm grateful for. But anyway, I just wanted to check in, and give you an update on my deliveries this morning. And have a great rest of your day. Be blessed, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.